Yeah. Stroh gonna have to let me get back on this one. Yeah. Might have to rip this shit.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Don't know if you can hear me. Is this thing on? No, I had to say that. I'm gonna touch on a topic, and it's not an easy topic to speak about. This topic is going to be about the benefits of being a government employee and working at the United States Postal Service. The benefits. Benefits just does not mean health insurance. It means retirement. It means accumulated sick leave, vacation time, etc. I'm not going to get very specific. I'm going to give you a general idea of what comes with being a government employee. Number one, being a government employee, you get access to government discounts. Government discounts means because you have a badge, you're able to get a discount, which is money saved. Money saved is money earned. Example, Disney World, $100 per person. Government employee, $65 per person. You got $35 worth of savings because you're a government employee. That is the discount. You get government sites that you're able to access for personal things. They're almost like Amazon. And when you're there, and you're there for a little bit of time, and you want to ask me about the name of these sites, shoot me an email. Has to be probably closer to a year, and I'll give you the name of some of these sites. Discount vacation sites, where you can get the money that you're paying towards a vacation, like going to Hawaii or going to Europe. Seems crazy, right? Seems crazy. Some of you guys are like, oh shit, I'll never go to Europe. Yeah, you can go. You can pay $2,500 for, you and your wife or whatever to go, and they will take it out of your paycheck bi-weekly, so you don't have to pay the lump sum up front. You get the actual tickets immediately, but because you're a government employee, they know you're going to be working there, they'll take it out of your paycheck. Things that were unreachable before are now within reach. Sounds like I said that before. Okay, now let's talk about the and I just happened to grab one of these benefits handbooks, only because people keep asking this question, and I really try to veer away from it, because my main purpose of this channel is to help you get in. And then you guys go on, what do I do when I'm here, and all this other stuff, and I try to keep getting the information. But let's touch on a couple things. Let's talk about your when you become a career. No, let's talk about PSEs. That's what a lot of you guys are starting out as. Is PSEs. When you're a PSE, you'll get 6, and I'm reading right now, 6 paid holidays per year, versus when you become a PTF, you'll get 10 paid holidays per year. 6 for PSEs, 10 for PTFs and career. Got that? Good. You accumulate sick leave throughout the year. So I believe career gets 80 hours per year sick leave. And that doesn't necessarily mean you have to take it at one time. For instance, you have back problems. 2 weeks you're feeling good. 3 days you're feeling like crap. Take those 3 days, you'll get paid for it. That's considered your sick leave. Your sick leave will accumulate. If you don't take sick leave and you keep stacking that sick leave, when you retire, they give you a lump sum of money for all the sick leave that you have not that you have not used. Just imagine that. So if you have 80 hours per year, we're all going to use it, but let's just say you work there for 10 years. 80 hours, 10 years, it's 800 hours. When you're ready to retire, they will buy that time back from you at whatever your rate is. 800 hours, they'll give you a check for it. The same goes for your annual leave. You can accumulate annual leave up to 440 hours. 440 hours. If you have 450 hours, you cannot bring that into your next year. So if you got 450 hours, you have to use 10 of those hours or you lose it. 440 will continue into the next year. At the end of your whole term of being an employee and you're ready to retire, they will give you a check for 440 hours that you have not used of your annual leave, your vacation pay. Got that? Rewind it, play it back, because I'm not going to try to explain that too much more. Difference. Sick leave and annual leave are two different things. They're vacation, and one is if you have situations. Okay? Cool. Pensions. We don't call them pensions. We call them annuities. We have a few different annuities. We have thrift savings plans, and we have a FERS annuity supplement. I won't get into the details behind it because it's so complex. You'd be totally confused. A lot of my viewers are 40 and under, so half of you will have no idea what the hell I'm talking about. I know this because I don't even know what I'm talking about. These people have to explain this to me damn near every year because it's not something that I'm looking at. As old as I look, I'm not that old, even though I act old. Never mind. So, do you get a pension? Yes, you will get a pension. Thrift savings? Yes, you will get a thrift savings. When you start to get to that point and you convert from a PSE to career, you start putting money in towards your retirement. They automatically give you 3%. You're doing 3%. They will match you to whatever you put in plus 1%. So if you put 5% in, they're going to give you 4% plus another percent. Don't know why. I don't understand it. So that's 10%. So 5% of your money, you won't even miss. They will match it up to another 5%. It's 10%. Every paycheck will go towards your retirement. That's free money. Free money. And you also get your Social Security. And different people have different times when they can retire. Military people can retire a little bit earlier if they buy their time back. You have up to your first 3 years when you join the post office to buy the time that you put in. Military people know what I mean by that. You buy that time back tax-free. And if you 10 years in the military, you need to put in a certain amount of years in order to retire. So I'll just read these off. If it makes sense to you, cool. If it doesn't, don't ask me because it don't make sense to me. Retirement eligibility rules. You need to be age 62 with 5 years of creditable civilian service. Age 60 with 20 years of service, including 5 years of creditable civilian service. The MRA, which is a minimum retirement age, with 30 years of service, including 5 years of creditable civilian service. That means if you joined when you were 18, 30 years later, you can retire damn near. You got me? So if you're getting in and you're young, 30 years, you can retire before you 50. Cut it out. Real talk. minimum age requirement with 10 years of service. The benefits are reduced unless it's postponed until you're 62. The minimum retirement age is based on your year of birth, and the ranges age from 55 to 57. All right, got that. Health insurance. I can't get into health insurance. It's crazy. It's too complex. But you get health insurance. You get group life insurance. They're automatically going to give you $10,000 of life insurance. You don't have to pay a dime towards it. If you want more, you pay more. You pay more if you want more. But if you're married, $10,000 automatic goes to your wife, then it will trickle down. There's short-term benefits, long-term benefits. All of this stuff is, it's the post office. You guys have top-of-the-line health insurance. As a PSE, you get basic health insurance. It's pretty good still. But once you become PTF, which is career, you get top-of-the-line choices. You can buy what you need. If you feel like you're very healthy and you don't need a lot of insurance, you don't pay a lot. You don't need to buy a lot. But if you feel like, you got some issues or you got a baby on the way, you can change your insurance every year. There's different options. There's Blue Cross, there's United Healthcare, all these other names. I don't like the name drop, but there's a lot of different options for insurance. What does this mean to a lot of younger people? Not a damn thing. It should, but hey, I hope you younger people start saving, because we don't know where this country's going. They got flexible spending accounts. A flexible spending account is, boom, you got a $25 copay with your insurance, all right? So you got your insurance, you go to the doctor, they pay the rest. You got a $25 copay, right? And you got to pay this $25 out your pocket. A flexible spending account is at the beginning of a year, they'll give you buy it obviously. Let's say you accumulate, what you're going to spend. Say $1,000. They're going to take that money out of your account, but it's pre-tax. It's pre-tax dollars. So $1,000 you will have the option to use however you want. It could be for co-pays, it could be for medical bills, it could be for any over-the-counter drugs, etc. I'm not a health insurance salesperson, so don't have me lying to you. But if you do it through FSA and you spend the $25 out of your pocket, you submit that receipt, they give you $25 back because they're taking it out your check anyway. They'll give you the $25 back, and again, that's pre-tax money. So pre-tax money means at the end of the year, it doesn't seem like you're making a ton of money and you pay less taxes, etc. You don't know what it is yet until you got to pay some taxes. And being that you join in the post office, your money is going to start stacking. You're going to be in a different tax bracket that you ain't never think you could do. You're going to make some change. Trust what I tell you, you're going to make some change. Don't ask me how much y'all going to make. I don't like that question. Each of you guys going to make different. That's another thing. It's totally off of this. But don't ask me how much you're going to make, because I don't know you. You out in the middle of West Bumble, South Dakota, and you got 5 people that live in your town. You're not going to make as much as somebody down in the freaking middle of Houston, Texas. So I don't know what you're going to make. Stop asking that question. This is somebody out in California. This lady sent me a picture of her pay stub. I think it was her first or second pay stub. I think she's a clerk. This lady brought home she made $2,600 or $2,700 2 weeks. Her check was like $1,900 and some, almost $2,000. That's after 2 weeks. And that was her second week of work. I don't know how to put the pictures up, and I wouldn't do that because her personal information's on there. But yeah, you make some decent money. That was her second paycheck. I'm like, damn, dude, what your name is, boo? Anyway, there's just so much. You get dental insurance, you get the flexible spend. Oh, if you got kids, some of the flexible spending accounts help towards paying your child care expenses. So if you know that you have daycare, which is out the roof right now, you can use this same card. I think they send you a card to pay for them. And it's one thing to pay $100 cash out of your pocket because it was after you were taxed, after you got your check, pay $100 to the lady so that they could watch your kids, or they give you this card that has how much your child care expenses is going to be, and they've already taken that out pre-tax. Brings your gross down. and then you could pay for that out of there. So the pros supersede the cons. They have commuter programs where if you got to take a train to go to work, it pays a portion of how much it is, your travel back and forth. There's just so much that goes with as far as the benefits. Don't look at it as being what you can, health all the way around the box. Benefits come with your retirement. Benefits come with the badge and being able to get discounts. Money saved is money earned. Benefits come with just everything, man. I mean, you get discounts on certain clothing, discounts on certain gear. Some people give free stuff away for federal employees once a year. I think Skechers might. I think they give you a free pair of shoes every year. Don't quote me on that. Some parts of the country, I know that, what the hell's the name of that? Krispy Kreme Donuts was giving like a dozen donuts to postal employees once a week, or some craziness like that. Nonetheless, all these benefits come with it. I'm not trying to sell this place because I get aggravated at this place. Sometimes I want to quit myself. But there are real people in this country that need these things. They need that out. They need to be able to think and have a goal and say, damn, you know what? I've never been able to take a real vacation and go on a cruise. That might be your goal. This can make it happen. It's reality. It can happen. It has happened. There's just so much going on. And if you made it this far in the video, which I doubt half of you do, I am starting another channel. I do have the name of the channel, and it has nothing to do about this. It's going to be a lot of personal talk, back and forth, very fun, chopping it up, some wild questions, going to have some wild answers, some interaction between people. It's going to be a little bit edgy. And if you made it this far, cool. I appreciate that. I will give you guys the information in a couple weeks. I got some stuff going, and one of my relatives is he's an editor. He's making my intro and all this other stuff. It's going to be a little bit different. But nonetheless, I appreciate you guys sticking around for this boring video. Some people need this. A lot of people do. Some people have pre-existing conditions. This does help. Some people have this condition where they need a vacation. This will help. Some people have you got kids and you need to be able to pay for this. Helps. This helps. And a couple of the people that have been with the post office for a while, you know who you are, and they chime in quite a bit. There are some things that I may have missed, because I don't like to get into this. And if you want to ask some of those questions, in that other video that I had has a couple of these people's names in it that might be able to get you some more information about all the pros that go with the benefits that come with this. Again, benefits are not just health benefits. All right. I think I touched on most of what I should have, and it's a very long video, and I'm very sorry, but if you made it through it, whew, thanks. I'm on this lunch break. I think I got about 10 minutes left. So, you know how this ends. It goes, it's not peace. It's do cheese. Alright?